Hi everyone, welcome to JR Study Circle. So kindly I request you to subscribe the channel, those who did not subscribe, and refer to your friends and relatives and your students also. We have downloaded not only the social classes we have downloaded handwriting classes as well as spoken English classes, even maps also. So now we shall enter into the topic. So in a previous video we have discussed about anti-nuclear and anti-war movements, and one more topic was globalization, marginalized people and environmental movements. So now today we are going to discuss about the Greenpeace movement in Europe. So what is Greenpeace movement? This movement initially started as a protest in 1971 against the American country. So this Greenpeace movement was started against the American movement in which year? In 1971. So we should know that why it was started. Why means American people have tested nuclear weapons. American people have tested nuclear weapons. So we must know where they have tested. They were tested in Alaska. Alaska is a state of USA which is located in the western corner of the USA. So in near the water, means under the water of Alaska, they have tested nuclear weapons. To protest against this, some of the volunteers, they arranged one small ship. Some of the volunteers, they arranged a small ship, and that ship was named as a Greenpeace. And they went to the place of Alaska where they were testing the nuclear weapons. And these people started protesting this issue. Which issue? Nuclear test issue. And slowly this Greenpeace movement was started spreading throughout the world. So if you observe now at present, if you observe this Greenpeace headquarters is located in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is located in Holland country. So Greenpeace headquarters is located in Amsterdam. This Amsterdam city is located in Holland country, and it's a international non-governmental organization. We must know that it's not a governmental organization, it's a non-governmental organization, and it is spread to the 40 countries. This Greenpeace movement spread to the 40 countries. And now we shall know that what scientists have discovered by this protest. So scientists have discovered that the pollution, due to the pollution, our ozone layer is spoiling. So the depletion of the ozone layer is happening. So what is ozone layer? We know that it's a layer which is located in the atmosphere, which is protecting from the sun rays, harmful rays of the sun, which is protecting humankind from the harmful rays of the sun. So that ozone layer is depleted because of this nuclear test. If it is happening, automatically the temperature increases. If the temperature increases, the water which is in the form of polar ice caps, if the temperature increases, the water which is in the form of ice, that all will be melted, then the water level of the oceans and seas will be increased. So once again I am repeating, the scientists have discovered that the issue of the pollution, because of the pollution, the ozone layer will be depleted, and then temperature will be increased, and due to the temperature our ice will be melted, then water level of the oceans and seas will be increased. So we shall know that if the water level of the oceans and seas increases, what happens? So some of the coastal countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Mauritius and India, Indonesia, these countries are located near the coastal area. So these countries will be submerged into the water. The coastal areas or the coastal land will be submerged into the water. So why it will be submerged? If the coastal sea level increases, then it will be submerged into the water. Not only the coastal countries, even the countries which are located inside the continents, which is far away from the coastal areas, that countries also will be affected. How it will be affected means because of erratic rainfall. So erratic rainfall, it means unseasonal rains or excess rains or droughts. These all things will happen due to the global warming. So if the water level is increasing, coastal countries will be affected. if the global warming is happening, then whatever the countries are located inside the continent, they may face unseasonal rains or excess rains or droughts. So due to these all things, the coastal countries and inside the continents of the countries, these all will be affected. And not only that, this Greenpeace has taken impact of climate change across many countries. So it aims ensuring the ability of the earth to nurture life in all its diversity. So the Greenpeace movement aim is ensuring the ability of the earth to nurture life in all its diversity, and it has given the idea of a sustainable development. So we must know what is the meaning of sustainable development. And simply I will define the natural resources which we have now, so that will be used for present generation as well as for the next generation. So nowadays all the companies and industries and the countries are using all the natural resources which cannot be existed for the next generation. So then they cannot exist. So that is the reason this idea has given to the sustainable development. The sustainable development means the natural resources can be used for present generation as well as it should be used for next generation also. So that idea was given to people. So once again I am repeating now. This Greenpeace movement in Europe, so it was initially started, this protest was started in 1971 against of America. So America has tested nuclear weapons under the water of nearby Alaska. Then volunteers have they arranged one small ship. It was named as a Greenpeace. The ship name was Greenpeace, and they went to the America to protest this. And slowly this Greenpeace movement has spread to all over the world. Nearly 40 countries it has spread, and it became as a international non-governmental organization. And this headquarters is located in Amsterdam, so which is located in Holland. And scientists have discovered that because of this nuclear test and because of these industries, a lot of pollution is happening. Because of pollution, then depletion of the ozone layer will happen. The ozone layer is which is protecting us from the harmful rays of the sun. So if it is depleted or if it is spoiled, then temperature of the earth will be increased. If the temperature of the earth increases, automatically the ice which is the water which is in the form of ice will be melted. Then water level of the oceans and seas will be increased. If the water which is in the form of ice, if it is melted, then water level of the oceans and seas will be increased. Then it will affect to the coastal countries. Like example, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Mauritius, India, Indonesia. These all countries are sharing oceans and seas as a part of one country. Means nothing but it's a coastal country. These countries are coastal countries. And these all coastal countries will be submerged into the water if the sea level increases. Whatever the land which is coastal land is there, that all coastal lands and coastal cities will be submerged into the water. And not only the coastal countries, the countries which are located inside the continent, that countries also will be affected due to the global warming. And because of global warming, erratic rainfall, it means unseasonal rains or excess rains or droughts will happen. Through this also the people will distract, or people will be affected. It will be impacted towards the people. And it has given the natural like a Greenpeace movement has given impact of climate change across the many countries. It aims at ensuring the ability of the earth to nurture life in all its diversity. So it has aimed what it was aimed, ensuring the ability of the earth to nurture nothing but helping to grow or providing facilities of life in all its diversity. So that was the main aim of the Greenpeace movement. And not only that, it has given idea of sustainable development, which means the natural resources which are present existing on the earth now, which is available to us now, it should be used for present generation as well as for the next generation. Means it should be passed to the next generation, so that whereas they can live and with all facilities. So that idea has given. And especially the sustainable development should be means focused on environment, and over the long time. So this is for all the people, both the developed world and undeveloped world. For all the people it should be used. So this is about Greenpeace movement. Bhopal gas disaster related moments. So already we heard in the 9th and 8th classes disaster management lessons about the Bhopal incident. So now we'll discuss what happened in Bhopal. Bhopal is a capital city of Madhya Pradesh. So in Bhopal there was one factory. So that factory name was Union Carbide Factory. So this factory was related to the gas, nothing but gas industry or gas factory. So there was one incident was happened which was under the control of Union Carbide Factory management. But after the incident, this factory has purchased by the Dow company. So keep in mind that this incident was and this disaster was happened when the Union Carbide Factory management was running the industry. But later on after the incident, Dow company has purchased. So we shall see now what happened in 1984. We'll see. So in 1984, there was a gas disaster in Bhopal. One day, the poisonous gas leaked out of this factory. So when the gas was leaked out of the factory, nearly thousands of people lost their lives. Thousands of people lost their lives and thousands of people were affected. And still they are suffering from their ill effects because of this Bhopal gas disaster. So right from the beginning, the people of Bhopal have been fighting for 4 main demands. From 1984 onwards, after the incident of this gas leakage, these people are demanding for 4 things. So we shall see now what were the 4 things. First one was proper medical treatment of the victims, the people who are suffering from this ill effects. So that people demanding for the proper medical treatment. And second one is adequate compensation for them based on international standards. So compensation is nothing but the meaning of compensation is the loss. The money should be paid for the loss. The money should be paid for the loss which caused to the people, the workers of this industry or the people who are living nearby this industry. For them, the money should be paid as a compensation. And that compensation also not based on national standards. It should be based on international standards. Why? Because this company is not our Indian company. It's a MNC, multinational company. So multinational companies will have the different laws and different standards. Based on that international standard, they must pay the compensation. That was their second demand. And the third one was fixing criminal responsibility. Fixing criminal responsibility for the disaster on the management of the multinational company. So already we discussed that this incident was happened when the Union Carbide Factory was running the industry. So these people should take the responsibility of this and they should be punished for that. The Union Carbide management should be punished for this crime. So that was their third demand. And finally, steps to prevent such disasters in the future. Already one incident occurred, but these situations means that these incidents, these accidents should not happen in future. So that kind of steps that they should take to prevent these all accidents. So that was the fourth demand. So first one is providing the medical treatment for the victims. The second one is paying compensation to the victims as per the international standards. And the third one is a criminal responsibility for the disaster on the management of the multinational company. And the fourth one, steps to prevent such a disasters in the future. So it should not happen again in the future. So these were their demands. If you see here, they have succeeded. They have succeeded to some extent, not totally. To some extent they have succeeded, but they are still a long way before they can claim to have achieved all the major demands. Means more demands, more things should be fulfilled. So if you observe that enormous sums have been spent on a setting of medical facilities in Bhopal. So enormous sums means a lot of money was spent for what purpose? To provide the medical facilities, to give the proper treatment in a Bhopal city. They have spent a lot of money. But the victims are still suffering from its effects. So that is what here. They have spent a lot of money, but still the victims are suffering from that ill effects. And compensation also, they paid to some extent, but not as per the international standards. They paid as per the local standards. So that was not their demand. The compensation should be paid as per the international standards. And that compensation also paid to all means no, not it was not paid to all. It was paid to some members, and some people were not paid. So that was their problem here. So this is what happened in a Bhopal gas disaster incident. So if you see here, as per the government, if you see that government, when the Bhopal gas incident was happened, our government was failed to prosecute them and punish them. The victims are suffering, and thousands of people were, nearly 10,000 people were died, and some thousands of people houses were burnt and they were injured. But still the government failed to give the punishment to them and give the prosecution to them, take to the prosecution to them. And this company also, what happened, the company was purchased by again Dow company. Union Carbide company was purchased by the Dow company, and these people have proper policies now. The companies at present have the proper policies, but our government is failing to inspect them. So at present we have a proper policies and a laws, but the government is failing to inspect them. And if you see the international laws, what happened here, as per the international laws, our people are fighting with this Dow company, and they are demanding to boycott the products of the Dow company. But at present, if you observe, the Dow company had an agreement with the Olympic to sponsor, means the Dow company is sponsoring to the Olympic Games. So that should be stopped, and they signed on a petition that how the Dow company has failed to fulfill the demands of the victims, how this company can sponsor the Olympics. So it must be stopped. For that reason, they are filing a petition against it. So once again, I'm repeating here. So the Bhopal gas disaster happened in 1984 in a Bhopal city. It's a capital city of Madhya Pradesh. So this Bhopal gas industry was under the control of Union Carbide factory when the incident was happened. Later on, it was purchased by the Dow company. What happened in 1984? In 1984, one day the poisonous gas was leaked out of this factory. Thousands of people lost their lives, and thousands of people were affected. Still, they are suffering from these ill effects. So these people are demanding, mainly they are demanding four things. Four demands they have. First one is medical treatment for the victims. The second one, compensation must be paid as per the international standards. And the third one, criminal responsibility. I mean the crime they have done, the company management, Union Carbide factory management has done the crime. So they must be punished. That is the third demand. And the fourth one is the steps to prevent this kind of disasters in the future. Means it should not happen again in the future. That kind of steps a government should take. But they have succeeded to some extent. These people have succeeded to some extent, but still a long way to fulfill all the demands. Anyhow, they have spent a lot of money, enormous sums to give the proper medical facilities, but still victims are suffering. If you observe the compensation also not paid as per the international standards, and that compensation also not paid to all the victims. So that is what the situation. But if you observe the government was at the time, the government was failed to prosecute them and punish them. Even companies, at present if you observe, companies also have the proper policies, but the governments are failing to inspect them, inspect the laws and policies. And as per the international laws, our victims are fighting with the Dow company, and they boycotted products, and they are demanding worldwide to boycott these products. Why? Because they are failed to fulfill all the demands of the victims. Even Dow company is sponsoring the Olympics game, and these people have filed a petition against of that the Dow companies should not sponsor for the Olympics games. Why? Because they did not provide all the facilities to the victims, and they are the main cause of this disaster.